Mina, I'm excited. Mina, I'm excited. Mina, I'm excited. It's Thursday. It has been a very productive week and we have done well, right? We have done well. We have grown. We have learned. We are excited. It's 9 o'clock on Thursday. We're looking at our calendar to see what appointments do we have today. But I want to do Canva at least once a week because I think it is one of the best tools that you could have in your tools as you work as a digital marketer or a business owner. If you're meeting me for the very first time, my name is Zanele. I am a learning and development practitioner. Have been practicing for 15 years or so. Before that, I was a salesperson. I used to sell for a living. I used to sell insurance and I tried houses as well. So I'm old. Look at the hair. Welcome. Hello. Kulu Academy. That's Mamtandi right there. Thank you so much for joining me. And there's my moderators. Mamtandi no Mulebokheng. Thank you so much. I'm so excited to get you in my room today because even at the inner circle, one of the things that people really struggle with is getting this business going on their businesses that they do. It's just easier to go back to physical stuff and sell that and sell products and sell perfumes and whatnot. There's a huge opportunity when it comes to digital products. So I want to give you stats today, and I want to give you how you should price them, and I want to give you where to sell them. However, in order for people to see your products, unfortunately, it will all go back to your marketing skills. So marketing is still number one, and we talk a lot about marketing in this platform. In my channel, we talk a lot about it, and we focus mostly on social media because it's free, it's mahala. So if you do very well on social media, you'll do well with digital product. So I'm going to take you through the whole spiel today of how do you create them, but I'm not going to show you. I'm going to give you data today based on the data that we've researched, as well as the tool that we love, which is Canva. Welcome. Thank you for joining me. So I need to say welcome. I loved that I saw Coach Miss K today, this morning, just early, a little bit when she started her live. She was welcoming everybody and she was asking them, where are you from? So I will take her strategy and use it. Let me know in the comments where you're watching us from and give us a little bit wherever you are. So tell me where you're from. I'm from Wattville in Benoni, East Rand. That's originally where I grew up. My parents never moved. They bought that house when I was young. My mom still lives there. Whereas with me, I have moved a couple of times. It's still a mystery because nobody can guess that. It's one of those mysteries of the Learn with Za lives. But if you're joining us for the first time, welcome to the live. I'm super excited to have you. Please share the live with anybody who can benefit from creating digital tools online and digital products online, because we're going to be looking at 12. And when we're looking at them, I want to give you even more insight of how you should be creating them and how you should be presenting them to your customer to help you with the sales. Because I think some of us are just at the point where we're able to create the digital market, the digital product, and then we're like, it must sell, and you're watching it so that it sells. So I want to give you a little bit more nudge in order for you to sell the product. So welcome. Thank you, you're here. Let's have fun learning. Mamtandi is here. Thank you that you're here. Kulu Academy. And Mulebokheng is also here. And I think I saw Edu, I think I saw you. Welcome. I saw you up there somewhere. And I think I need to put a target. Mamtandi told me this, but I can learn only one thing at a time. So today I've learned that you could, you know who taught me, who made me learn this? It's one of our inner circle members, very new members. She started like 2 days or so ago. And she asked me, where do we get sounds on your live? I'm like, I don't know. Let's go check. When I went, I asked it today, okay, did you find your sounds? And I showed her where I found mine. I'm like, oh, let's laugh. Cool that we learn every day. It's very nice. So I'm going to make you sounds when you do something amazing. I'm going to like, wow. Anyway, so welcome. Thank you. Hello, Edu. Thank you for joining us. Where are you? Mrs. V, thank you for the gift so early in the morning. We listen and we tap. It's freezing. Megan is saying it's freezing. And Holistic Hub 123 from Jamaica. That's so cool. I have a member from Jamaica, Renique. So it's good to see that you're listening from Jamaica. We're going to jump in just now and we're going to look at the 12 digital products and not just talk about them. Try to give you a little bit more strategy of how you should be creating them, how you should be pricing them, where you should sell them. And one of my best platforms that I absolutely love that I will cover today, especially for the shy people. So if you are shy, I will try to be quiet today because shy is your day today. We are trying to help you make money online, even though you don't want to be on video. So with the digital products that we're going to be covering today, I want to direct you to a place where you don't have to be online and you can generate income using this platform. Welcome. Thank you for sharing the live Holistic Hub 123. I appreciate that. I create but no sales. I'm hoping today, Holistic Hub, you're going to see something that you might change that can start generating sales on your store. And then I'm a huge fan of social media because it's free. So if you want to sell anything, most of the time you need to advertise. Now we have platforms that help us sell our products, which are all of these platforms that we are on. So we're going to talk about that when we're done talking about the digital products. I'm just welcoming everybody. And look who it is. Tebi is in the house. Welcome, Tebi. And we say to Tebi, hold on, we're saying to Tebi, we're doing the sound thing now. Tebi, I learned this for you so that we can say, well done, Tebi. She won this tablet from the Inner Circle. This is the tablet that she won, where she created a digital, well, me with digital. She created an avatar and she was teaching a skill. So the lesson there was you need to answer a specific question when you are on social media. So we were answering what is AI? Because apparently it's one of the questions that most people ask. And very well done. You did very well. I'm very proud. But now I need to work. Let's start with the first digital product that you can create. So I have categorized these 12 products that we're going to look at based on the business, the social media. So I've categorized them. We're starting with business and branding, and I'm going to give you 3 of these. And if you have created digital products already, this is where you're going to do a little bit of inventory checking. If yes, I have that, yes, I have that, no, I don't have that, or I've priced it too much. That's what the live is all about today. And we're helping the shy because they don't want to be on video. So at the end of the live, there's one platform that I truly absolutely love that's very good for people who are extremely shy, and people are making a lot of money with that platform that we're going to be talking about. So let's start with the business and branding. But before I run away with the things that I want to teach, you know me, I tend to forget to say thank you, Mrs. Maduna. Thank you for the gifts. I appreciate that. And Holistic Hub, I'm hoping today's live is going to help you do a little bit of audit with your work. And Debbie, we're so proud of you. Uleboheng, I used to teach Uleboheng from corporate. Welcome, Uleboheng. Thank you for the follow. And Balentle, I appreciate the gift so early in the morning. Very, very appreciative. And Ponso said, congratulations to you, Debbie. And then Jenny, thank you for joining us. Do I teach coding? No. The only coding that I teach is on Canva, where I tell the AI, go code this for me. So no. But I don't teach coding at all. I'm like not a coder. But I think if you nudge me to go learn it so I can teach you, I probably would. Because you can learn anything and you teach it. Anyway, so let's carry on with today's live. And King Posh says he is a prospective starter. I hope you will find my niche today. You're a coder, by the way. Okay, welcome. I hope you find your niche as well. And we are now going to give guidance to creating with Canva. And when you start, you're going to get to a niche. And when we say niche, we mean an industry that you would like to serve. So who do you want to create these for? And then you're going to start creating. So we're looking at businesses and brands. So this is very generic and it fits all industries, because if you're going to be a designer for a business or a brand, it's nice to stick to one brand, to one niche or industry, because it makes things easy for you. But what I want you to be thinking of today, you're thinking of a product that you're going to design. So if you are going to be designing logo templates, you can use Canva to do that. And we are not saying go get the templates that are already on Canva because it's somebody else's work. You need to be creating your own templates. What does that mean? It means you're going to be covering different niches and you're going to be covering logos. Logos really made my career. I am here today. You see me today because somebody found me on YouTube or the Red app. And they said, oh, I like that logo that you created. Can you do another one? And then 4 years down the line, I'm still creating logos. And they're not my passion, but apparently I'm good with them. 2 days ago, I got an email where somebody said, I saw your logo on the Red app. Can you please create a logo for me? So what am I telling you? There is a need. Businesses are being created every day. So if you decide you would like to create logo templates, learn from Canva. Canva has gazillion templates and they offer them to all of us. So you are going to create a pool, a buffet of logos that you have come up with. You can be inspired by somebody else, but you can't use somebody else's work and then make it like it's your own. You know the plagiarism, they're going to find you and they're going to, one of the YouTubers right now is being sued because she sold a template that was found on Canva and it's not her work. And now they're suing her for that. So I don't want you to do that. I created a lot of original logos on my channel using shapes on Canva. You just need to think in a different way. You need to look at things differently. And if somebody is asking you to create a logo for a tree, think, how can I create this tree using Canva with shapes? And then you go and you create your own and you send it to the customer. And then they like it or they don't, and you carry on and you change it. But with logo templates, you are going to have a pool of these templates that you're going to put them in the bundle, and then you're going to add them to your store, whether it's a Gumroad store or a Pinterest store, doesn't matter. You're going to have them as a multiple variation of these logos. And how do you price those? If you are in Jamaica and you're using US dollar, you could price them from $25 to $75. If you're in South Africa, you can price them from $450 to about 1.2. A bundle. When somebody buys that bundle of yours, then you make that amount of money. So you need to be very creative with your creations, and you need to be unique. People like unique. So when they start seeing your work, and maybe they bought the bundle of templates from you, from the logo, now they are looking for something else that you did because they like the way that you create. That's just how it works with being a graphic designer. Even a Canva graphic designer. I've made money with logos and I didn't want to because I don't like logos. But logos liked me and they actually made my career. 4 years later, I'm still talking logos. What's the next one that you could create? You could create, I've made a lot of money with invoices. I get a lot of companies that says, I want my logo, I want the invoice to look like this. So you could create invoice templates. You could price them $216 to about $540 for the different types of templates that you are going to be creating. So you could provide a digital and a printable version of an editable templates that you could be creating. So that means when you do your marketing, you're going to target businesses and show them that you do have these products that they could be using, and then they could buy them from you. And some people will even reach out to you to say, no, I just want one, I don't want the packet. How much are you going to charge me? And then you do that. So you could create that. This one, I don't know if people still do it, but it looks like when you do your research and you go to your Gumroads and you go to your PayHip stores, it looks like there are stores that are still selling email signature templates. I would think that I would create that myself, but you know what? People still buy coffee from, what's that very expensive coffee? Starbucks. People still buy coffee instead of making it at home. That tells you they are saving their time by buying coffee. So if somebody wants to buy email templates, go create them for you. Make them clickable so that if you created the template, make sure that the link is clickable and the person can go to the other social media platforms on your email template. So you could charge these around about $200 or $10 to about $20. So that's the 3 ones that you could create. There's more though that you could create just for business. I'm just giving you 3 as a startup for our conversation today. So do we have questions? Looks like we don't. Oh, and Edu is full of gifts today. Thank you, Edu. The next one is very popular, and I see it almost every day in our community, and it is the industry of ebooks and workbooks. So when you are creating these templates, the way that you present them to your customers is very important. So when I say to you, give multiple design, you can't be creating one ebook cover template and be expecting to be making 270 for that. You can't be expecting that. You need to be creating multiple designs, minimalistic, bold, corporate, so that it is part of the templates that you have created for your little store. So if you decide these are ebooks and workbooks cover templates, their front page. So if somebody wants to write ebooks, they can come to you or your store and they can buy the templates for different kinds of ebooks that they are going to create. Most of the time, people who create ebooks, they don't do just one. Once they start, like I think the Hub guy that he said, I'm in the industry, I've been creating them. And usually once you get into the groove of creating them, you don't do one. So that's why you need to create multiple designs for a sad person and for a child, or create different kinds of these and then add them in the bundle so that when people go to your store, they get different kinds that they can use for their ebooks. So these are ebook cover templates. It's one of the products that you could be creating and selling digitally online. So now let's quickly carry on. The next one that I also get a lot is lead magnets. With lead magnets, what do we mean? We mean somebody wants to give away an ebook and they would like to have the person give them their email address in return to swap the ebook with the email address. We call those in the industry lead magnets. We want something from you because we want to have your number. If TikTok kicks me off their platform, at least I can get hold of you because I've built my own little book behind the scene with the emails that I've been collecting all the years, so that I'm not relying 100% on TikTok or the other platforms. So in order for your business to work, think about that. It's called email marketing. We're not talking about that today, but it's very good. So you as the designer, you would be creating lead magnet templates. You structure them so that they are easy plug and play and people can use them in order for them to carry on with their lives because you are making that easy for them. So you could charge these for about 216 to 630. If you are in US and you're using the US, it would be about $12 to $35 a month. So I think you're getting the idea of how you should be structuring and how you should be pricing your designs that you're creating. One of the other very important things that you need to be doing when you're creating these, don't be stingy with the information. For example, if you are now wanting to create an ebook and you've created this ebook and you wrote it, you used the AI tools to help you write the book, and now it's done. So it's the only thing that you've created. You're not giving anything with the ebook. Just somebody's going to read about their mental health, for example, on your ebook. That's not enough. That's really not enough with digital products. The competition out there is tough. That's why you really need to use your AI tools. When I was creating this ebook, I also thought it is enough to just draft and write it, add my own spill, make it nice, make it fun, and because mine was fun. And once I was done, I uploaded it to ZAGPT, and she's like, no, it's not enough. Wherever you said, go do a budget, go create a budget template and attach it to the ebook. Wherever you talked about, do a calculation or do a call to the company and get them to reduce the interest rates, go create a template to show people how to do that. So it's not enough to just give a whole lot of information on your ebook without having these extra things. By the time I was done with the ebooks, there were 4 downloadables that came with the ebook. So it's going to help somebody, but it's giving them the tools as well. So I need you to think like that when you're creating digital products. How can my book be different from Umamtandi? She's created an ebook and she's uploaded it, but she just did the ebook without any extras that I could be promoting when I'm selling it online. So when I come and I sell mine, I'm like, I'm giving you templates to help you with your finances. That way, the person is going to say, that one is just teaching me and giving me information. This one is actually making me do. So when you're creating digital products, oh my goodness, be generous with the information and have these add-ons, because they get very attractive when you are listing the product on your store, to say that you get to download this, you go to, and the person like, okay, not only am I getting the book, I'm getting extra things that are going to help me with this problem that I probably have. I hope that makes sense, and I tend to talk a lot. The third thing that we are talking about when it comes to ebooks and workbooks, as one person who creates a lot of courses, if somebody would create workbook for my courses, I probably would buy it. So if you create workbooks, you need to make the lessons friendly and you need to break them down so that I'll be able to plug and play my course in there on the workbook that is very minimalistic, but I can put my stuff in there and give it to my learners. I had ChatGPT help me create a workbook. By the time we get to downloading it, it doesn't want to download. It doesn't want to download. It doesn't want to download. So the AIs are here to help us. It ended up being me taking bit by bit and putting it back on Canva to try and create it. I'm not even done because my people still don't have a workbook. So if you decide to create these workbooks, yes, you could make a lot of money if you advertise to the correct people. In this instance, course creators, and you could be charging $500 to $1.4 for them, and you could be making $30 to $80 if you are using the dollar currency. So consider these. However, as I've said to you, it needs to have extra things that would be attractive. So you do your research and see, okay, what do course creators want if somebody is buying my template for a workbook? And then you do your little extra things that will add value to somebody buying your book, and then you gain a customer because they're like, okay, I like this person's work. They usually come back to you. Next one, do we answer questions? Do we have questions? Mercy, thank you for the follow. Just to summarize to people who just joined us, we are talking about digital products that you could create using Canva. And if you have not heard of Canva, that's okay. It is a templates tool that makes everyone become a designer without actually going for graphic design. It has taken over the world. And if you would like to start with your Canva, I do have a Canva 30-day free trial for Canva Pro. So if you want to go test it out for 30 days, all the whistles and bells, you're not going to be sorry. It is one of the best tools I've ever invested in. I pay like $120 a month, and I pay for a team of 5, including me. So all of us have the Canva Pro with $120. It is worth it. So I'm not sure if that benefit is still available in 2025 because I upgraded a while ago. But yeah, Canva is cool. And while I was telling you, the products that we looked at were business and branding kits. We call them business and branding kits. And the word kit means it's not one thing. It's things that are there. Ask the people who fix cars. A kit is not one thing. My dad used to fix cars. So yeah, when we looked at ebooks as well as workbook, one of the highlights for me that I think if I get this, I would buy is a coursework template that you could create and charge 500 rands for. So before these questions run away from me, I'm going to, the next one is educational and coaching resources. For coaches again, I'm going to tell you what you could create for us. So thank you for the follow, girl with free will. Thank you for the follow. Faith, good morning, Faith. I'm seeing you for the second time, I think now. Bendito, thank you for the follow. Edu, thank you for the gifts. I appreciate it. And Molebocheng is reminding me to remind you to say that we do have an inner circle at learnwithza.com. The link is in my profile. It's a group of like-minded entrepreneurs who inspire each other, who laugh at each other, but who also encourage each other, because doing this journey by yourself is pretty hard. And we charge 100 rands a month, and you do get to sit with me on a one-on-one once a month for 45 minutes. And I think I have like 3 spots left. I really think I have 3 spots left. And then, but over and above that, I do group coaching once a week. Sometimes there's a bonus on Sunday. We meet on Wednesday for an hour, sometimes an hour and a half, depending on how the conversation is going. We had one yesterday. We loved it. I think that's the feedback I got. And then we're going to meet on Sunday where we're going to do analytics on TikTok. So I analyze my platform on Sundays. This week I'm doing it with my people. And then on the course material, I offer you a Canva course as well. I offer you an AI course and then a beginner level course that guides you on your journey if you're brand new, so that you're not lost. And the fee is 100 rands a month. Yes, it is a membership. Yes, I need to get paid. No, I don't want to discuss the fee. So that's how it works. Where do you find it? learnwithza.com. Baby, thank you for the gifts. The perfume. I'm going live today on a what do they call it? Faceless. Baby, I'm going live today on a faceless channel, and I'll give you feedback on Sunday how it's going to go. Because one of my clients does not want to show her face, and her account, TikTok doesn't know that she's not a bot. So we're going live today. So yeah, I'll give you feedback, and yes, it can be done. Miss K, thank you for my rose. And you were asking me something? No. You were just gifting me. Thank you for that. I appreciate that. You do your lives very early. You know you inspire me so much. Bliss, appreciate the roses. Mapizzo, thank you for the follow. And babe, C92, thank you for the follow as well. And Telega Charity, thank you for the hearts. Thank you for joining my fan club. Hold on. Let me show you that I'm learning. I know how to do these things now. And you know who taught me that? My people. Sunati, good morning. We're glad that you made it today. Morning, Kalega, my tips are always, I'm glad I'm adding value. And B, I'm new here, please school me. That's what we do every morning at 9, hey? And we do it on our inner circle as well. I follow you on both my accounts. Oh, okay, thank you. I only have one account because people are trying to scam people using my name, not in my name. So Mina only have one account. I know some people have backup accounts. I don't have a backup account. I don't have the time for creating one. I wish I could. Daideng. Thank you for the follow, Daideng. Hello, Miss K. Let me see if I have questions. No? No questions? I have created many workbooks. My challenge is where to sell them. Okay, tops. So I'm going to skip a little bit and get to that part of where to sell, because I think that's where most of us get challenged. Creating them, some of us are getting used to working with Canva and creating them. The only thing that I really do want you to do, Tops, as well as the other creators in the room, please do a proper audit. And if you do the audit, you're going to go to the platforms that house these different products, and you're going to see your competition. So you're going to look and see, I've created this ebook or this vision board. I don't get vision boards and stuff. I tried, hey? I'm a creator, ne? I don't understand the vision board craze and the fandom. But there are people who love them, and people are not the same. I don't have to love everything. You don't even have to love me. My ex left me, so you don't have to love me. Anyway, so if you decide to go do a proper audit, go to Gumroad and look and see what are they listing, how are they listing their product, what else are they selling their products that it sells a lot. They usually give ratings for different kinds of products on this platform. I use PayHip, and with PayHip, the marketplace, you can go and check and see. If you're in the mental health ebook business, go see how they write their front cover, their book cover or their ebook cover. How do they do it? Because usually our instinct, we think we are all that. I think I'm the shizness. When I'm designing there, I'm the man. And then when I step out of myself and I go look at other people, I'm like, I need a lot of work for me to get to that stage. And then you go and you tweak your cover page because you want to be compatible. Whereas if you rely on Mina, I'm good, Mina, I'm awesome, you can't sell. So you need to go check your competition. Go to Gumroad. What's the other one that I want to talk about today? Go to Gumroad, go to PayHip, go to Creative Markets, go to Etsy, go to Amazon if you're a book writer. How are they writing their stuff? How are they presenting it to customers? I've listed my book on Amazon, and I haven't added pages that display what the book has inside. So what I've done now was to go check and see how are the people with dot-to-dot displaying. They have like 6 or 7 pages showing whoever wants to buy how the book looks like inside. So Mina, I thought I was good and it was done. I just added the back and the front. Now my book is not selling as much as I want because people can't see what I have inside. So now I have to go back and add the extra pages, maybe 4, 5, 6, so that when somebody clicks on my book, they can see, oh, I'm going to get a quiz, that's what you need to do. And it's such a hard thing, because if you have an ego, you have a problem, because you like, oh my goodness, this is negative feedbacks. And as a creator, you can't have ego. You need to be open to people saying, go fix that. I don't want this logo. Go change that. Go do that. That's what you do as a creator. If you have an ego, oh my goodness, you're going to have a problem. So what am I on and on about? Please go curate your work. Go compare and check and see what's out there. Look at the stores that have the high sales. Why do they have high sales? What are they doing that you're not doing? Go put it back in your store and then market and sell and sell and sell. Okay, hold on. Where was I before I went that way? And I blame Tobbs. She. They sent me that way. the one that I want to talk about next would be educational and coaching resources. So the vision boards, there are people who love vision boards. So you're going to be creating the templates for vision boards, and you're going to put them in the bundle. They're going to have drag and drop elements. And when you're using Canva, please design with free account, because not everyone has the paid version. And the paid ones look very beautiful and stunning. That means you're going to have to either go buy them from outside the icon stores and put them because you're investing in your business, or you're going to create them. Canva has a graphic tool, AI, that can create your graphics for you. So if you go to Magic Media, there's video, there's images, and there's graphics. So go create the graphics yourself, but don't use the pro account, use the free account, so that people are able to access your templates and they don't come back to you to say, this one doesn't download, it wants me to sign up for. You don't want those comebacks. You want everything to be seamless and smooth. So use the free account. So that's what I meant when I said use drag and drop elements that people can customize. And one thing that I've learned now that I'm doing this, try not to be you. What do I mean by that? Try to be creating, we're helping shy people today, and I thought I was quiet. Try to be and minimalistic and not so over designing. So over designing is not attractive. And there's a group of people that really like over design. Most of the time people want minimalistic that they can tweak and change and make it their own. That's why you're a template creator. You're going to create something really nice and pretty and beautiful, but don't over design because you're zealous and you just learned Canva. You're not going to get a lot of sales because people would like to tweak it, but at least they have a template that's beautiful. It's called being minimalistic. So try to be minimalistic with your designs. And your color palette, you also need to go learn colors. When do I use this one? When do I use that one? So graphic design is nice, but we also learn with graphic design. The other one that you could create for coaches is goal setting templates. I've been using Notion and as my goal setting. So every time I have a session, I go to Notion, I add this. Yeah, so anyway, back to you, and it's not about me. The goal setting templates, they rate about $12 to about $30. So they are structured for a yearly or quarterly or monthly. Make the template in such a way that the coach is able to customize it as well for her team when she's coaching them. And then again, make it minimalistic, make it in such a way that I'm able to tweak it as a coach. And if you're in South Africa, charge about 216 to 540. The last one with people online and people who design, we do this on a whim. We'd never sign client agreements. So if you create very adaptable and usable client template agreements, you're going to sell a lot, because most people don't even know where to start with them. So you're going to do your research and structure the client templates for somebody who wants to be a social media marketer, and they would like to take over somebody's account, and they would like to be paid a certain amount and at a certain date. And what happens after she's designed? Does it get signed off? So you need to be creating these templates that a social media marketer can take on and send to the customer, and the client signs and it comes back, and it's much easier for the business owner who's a social media marketer to run their social media business. I have done that as well. I've done a lot. Okay, I've done a lot and it's hot. So let me take off my jacket so we can finalize the discussion and then get to selling. The last one that I want to talk about is social media. And I'm going to ask you to consider creating thumbnails and consider creating templates for thumbnails for the Red app or YouTube and this app, the TikTok. And you create them in such a way that it is bold. What does this mean? It means you're going to go learn what thumbnails, how do they work these days on the Red app. Not a lot of text, beautiful colors, bold and catchy, and one word with an arrow. That's what works right now. So you're going to go do research and create these templates as a bundle that I can use for my videos. And I can just take and plug and change whatever it is and my video goes off. So that's a very, very good one. And you could be pricing them in US dollars, $12 to $30, and in South African, 270 to about 540. With TikTok as well, with Instagram as well, you could be creating templates for posts. And you know the trick, hey, you could be creating 100 of those in a minute using the, hold on, my app that you click on, I'll tell you now, Bulk Create. So if you use Bulk Create, not a lot of people have Bulk Create. It is a pro feature. And because you have pro, you're not going to use elements that are paid, but you're going to use free elements. However, you can create a lot of them, like 100, and sell that to somebody for about 216 to 630. And that ends the conversation of creating templates. So let's answer question and get on where do you sell them and how you should sell them. And Tobega, are we having a session on Sunday? No, not on TikTok. It's an inner circle, Tobega. So yes, we're having an analytical session on Sunday. What do I do on Sunday? I look at the past week, how did I perform with my videos? And I look the retention. So we're going to do analytic on Sunday at 2 at Inner Circle. Good morning. Good morning. Jenny's saying good morning to Faith. I've created many. Oh, okay. So we're going to look at that now. Kati, good morning. And Sinero, good morning. Belle, thank you for sharing the live. And let's see. Power tapping, ne? Let's tap and share the live. Is it adding value though? Please tell me in the comments as well if it's adding value. And then are we going to answer the question, how do I sell them? Yes, we are. I promise. Join our inner circle. Thank you, Khati. Please join our inner circle for 100 rands a month and learn more. We learn so much every day, right? B, I'm new here. We got that. And Telega said, yay. Yeah, she said she has 2 accounts. Machweni, I'm new. Please, I need help with Canva, please. So what help do you need with Canva? I have lots of help for you on Canva. And it depends on your budget. So if your budget is limited and you want to learn the basics, I have a channel that's called Learn with Za on the Red app. You're welcome to go find content there and then learn Canva that way. I also have a structured course that has, I think, 115 lectures at Udemy, and it's priced from $899. And when it's on sale, it's about $299 that you can go buy. The other option is if you get the basics of Canva with like 50 to 60 lectures that come with Inner Circle. So if you join the Inner Circle, I gift you with a Canva course that also teaches you beginning to about enough to intermediate. You get to learn enough that what you need with Canva. And it's part of your 100 Rands membership at Inner Circle, which comes with all of the other things that I've mentioned. Me, who yells at you, as well as coach you, and a wonderful team, a group of very sharp entrepreneurs who are there for the goal of making money. They know the assignment that we want to make money, so we are learning. So that's the Inner Circle at Learn with Za. If you have questions, you must ask me. I'm an almost victim of a scam with a parody account in my name. I know, King Posh, and I apologize. I've reported my account. I've reported one of the other AI coaches. Somebody went to my DM and they were saying, hi, it's Lucy. I forgot her name now. She's the AI coach, man. Yeah, her. And she had like 4 followers. And I'm like, this is a parody account. They're trying to scam me now. So please, 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 always double check and double check. Go and ask me, Za, are you doing crypto now? I will tell you, you know. So thank you for just highlighting that and letting me warn everybody. I will never ask for your money unless we're talking on WhatsApp and you can't register online, because I don't want to deal with cash. The system is there to deal with cash for me, and then SARS wants part of it. So I will never ask for cash from you, ever. Anyway, so let's talk sales, right? Let's talk sales. It looks like we want to talk sales. And we are greeting, we are saying good morning. Thank you for the gifts, Mpilos. Hello, Mpilos. So Mpilos told me as well that she is learning Canva. So I'm glad to see you, that you're here today. Mpilos, you can add more. So let's talk about, where do you sell your digital products that you've created? The platforms that I'm familiar with would be the Etsy's, which is crowded, the Gumroad, which is also crowded, but they are very good with digital products. And if you do your work right and you market it, most of these platforms, they want you to advertise. The one that I'm selling my book at, the Amazon, it's a must for you to advertise, because you will hardly ever get traffic if you just placed your book there. And it goes with all of these platforms that I'm telling you today. So it feels like somebody's saying to all of us, yes, do marketing, do digital products, you're gonna make money. And then they don't tell us the rest of the story. And the rest of the story is, yes, you're gonna add it to your PayHip store. After you've added it to your PayHip store, you need to be a marketing guru. You need to go market, or you need to pay for marketing. So if you promote your book, then PayHip is going to show it to people to say, look at G. Masok's ebook. He wrote this book and it's talking about mental health. He wrote this book, is talking about finance, because you are paying them to show to people. So one strategy that most of us don't have the funds for would be the pay for advertising. The other strategy is if you do social media very well. So if you go on lives, if you respond on your comments, if you create content that people want to see, and it is not always about your book, I promise you, you're going to grow online. People are going to find you and you're going to sell the book. I have never advertised my book on Amazon. I've never done that. The sales that I've had, I have 6 sales on Amazon that I've sold so far. The people found me on the Red app because they saw me designing something on there with Canva, and they're like, do you have a book? I'm like, yes, it's on the description. They went and they bought the books there. So meaning social media advertised for me because I was teaching a skill. So what am I saying to you today? You need to be extremely good on social media, or you need to pay for it. If you don't have the funds, then you need to learn the skill of being very good on social media so that people can find you and then you can sell your book. So the other very important thing, your social media platform, it needs to have a link. You need to send people to your book. So if you're telling me, Mina, I only have 100 followers, you need to learn how to add a link, because you can. And we've taught that at Inner Circle. So if people can't click to find you, my buying process is for me to ask you, where must I find your book? I must go to your DM and wait for you to respond. And when you respond, I must go to your green app. And on the green app, you say, okay, there's my banking account. The buying process is bad. People want easy. So you have to create easy processes for people to find your products. I get very frustrated when somebody says, I've been trying to reach you and I can't. It means my buying process for my Inner Circle is not seamless. So I'm working on it very hard so that people just click and they are mine. So you have to do a buying process that's very easy and seamless for people to just go and buy your book. And it starts with adding a link on TikTok. You need to learn how to add a link on TikTok. So one of the things that you need to learn is to go on Canva and create a free link tree. I have a video that I taught on TikTok how to create a free link tree, and the link tree comes with a URL. A URL is the address of your home online. So that's where people go to go find you. So if you don't have a home online, how must we find you? How must we find you? Must I ask you? It's gonna be tough. So the guys that are creating these digital ebooks, look at, that's another thing that you must go curate and look at. How is my buying process? How is my activity online? How many times do I go live that people know that I'm alive and I do these things online? And when I get online, do I only sell? People don't want to be sold to. So you need to add value to people's life. You have to add value. When you add value, in turn, it tends to sales. That's how social media works in 2025. So that's the introspection that you need to do today, and check and see how far you are. But I still need to answer the question, how was that? Mina, I'm shy. What do I do? That's the last question I'm going to answer today before we get back to work. Tobega, thank you for the ice creams. I hope I'm making sense. I attended the Level Up Africa yesterday with TikTok because they invited me to be one of the creators that they teach TikTok, so that we do TikTok well. And I always bring the lessons back to my inner circle and to you, because I think if I what is the word that the kids use? If I oh my goodness, I didn't sleep well today. I can't think properly. Gatekeep. I'm looking for gatekeep. If I gatekeep, how am I getting rich without me telling you that even TikTok, when they taught us last night, we were in the session, I think, until 9:30. After my inner circle, I went to their session. They taught us the most important thing was value that you give to your audience. People are usually bored, entertain them. People want education, educate them. People are so frustrated with their life, inspire them. So once you are an inspirational page and they know that they get inspiration from you, who are they going to buy the ebook from? From you, because you've been inspiring them for 3 months. Unfortunately, it takes time. It really, really does. And I can attest to that, because I said to Tebi this morning when she called me, when she was excited to say that she won, I said to her, you know, I cry every time somebody, now it's wearing off though. I cry every time somebody adds a comment on one of my courses. I created these courses 4 years ago, and I'm now updating them as we go along. But when I created these courses, I was expecting the world to go learn with me. And it didn't happen. It took me 4 years I'm getting like comments now every day, because the inner circle is part of my life. But you have to build the reputation over time. Mina, I'm just trying to help you not take 4 years, maybe a year, but put it in your head that it's not going to be overnight, and it's going to be a lot of learning, and it's going to be hard. Building a business, they lie to us. They're like, quit your 9 to 5. Your boss is stealing your future. Don't quit your 9 to 5. This is hard. Put in the hard years, and then you'll reap the rewards. You'll start crying now a year from now. All right. Today I'm very talky and very inspirationally, and I'm not usually like that. Nonsi, thank you, Nonsi. So, and I know the last part that you want. Now I'm shy, Zah, what do I do? And I'm happy to see Nonsi is here, because she's been wanting us to talk about this app for a very long time. I'm busy ironing. I'm busy with the ironing BJ, but I'm Gee. I'm wearing the red app. Yes, this is my favorite app in the whole world. Like the whole world. This app saved my life. When I was not selling courses and inner circling and all of that, the red app was paying my rent. So thank you, Tobega, for reminding. Hold on, let me do the yay thing. I have sounds. Yay! Okay, so let's carry on. And then she says she's ironing. That's so funny. Beauty, thank you for my gifts. I really appreciate it. Queen T, I'm so happy that I'm adding value and I'm making you introspect. The one thing that I think we tend to not be aware of, maybe because nobody tells us, They keep on saying create digital ebooks, create products online, you'll make it, you'll buy this double story house, create digital, but they don't tell you how to actually get the sales. And it is you being very good at marketing. So if you get good at the social media thing and how it works today, and you don't have to have a lot of followers, trust me, you just need to be very good at crafting each video that you create. So each video needs to have an amazing hook. These things that we learned yesterday, you need to make people stop so that they click on your video. And then after they've stopped, you need to give value as quick as possible. Hello, my name is Bonzo. We don't care about that. We want to get to the point. And then we also want you to make us happy. Make me happy. In other words, when you were coughing and your son was running and you looked and you're like, go edit those things out from your videos. We don't want to see those things. That's why you're an editor. So make us happy by giving us the answers that we want. So that's how social media works. Be good at that. And yesterday, again, TikTok reiterated that with us to say that give value, give value, give value. Anyway, so last thing that I want to talk about is Nonsi. Nonsi has been asking this for a while, so we're going to talk about that. Thank you, Molebocheng. Ha, little Miss Heritage is in church. How can you be in church and are you in church here with me today or in church somewhere? So wait. Ma Omosa, thank you for the roses. Holistic Hub 123, thank you for sharing the live. And Kanya, hello Kanya, I'm glad it's adding value. So, little Miss Heritage, you're welcome. Thank you, Trebi. And Kati, I'm seeing you very soon, in an hour, I think, from now, or 11:30. Okay, so Tobega, it's adding value. I have an ebook and was kind of stuck, so I left it hanging. Okay, so now you know that with your ebook, it needs to have extra things, and it needs to have your authenticity in there. I know we have these AI tools that are helping us, but you need to put a Zanele in there. And it needs to have add-ons, downloadables, and it really needs to answer somebody's problem. So these ebooks that we create, it needs to solve somebody's problem that they're going through. That's why they would want to buy your ebook. So, can we finish off the session? Do we funda every day? Oh, that's why we don't have a live tomorrow. No lives on Friday. So don't say to me, where's that? Where's that? No lives on Friday. I have to work. How do I join, meaning the inner circle? My trainee will love that question. You would probably be my 48th person. We have this website that's called Learn with ZA, and you can go click there and sign up. The big banner that says inner circle, you click, you sign up. If you haven't taken any of my free courses, then you need to sign up. You can use your Google account, put in your telephone number, and then go through to the pay stack. And then when you get there, you choose if you want to do an EFT or if you want to use your card or Snapchat. I think there's Snapchat as well. And then you choose one of those and you pay the 100 rands and you're part of us. You'll get an email to say you're welcome, and then you'll get another email and a WhatsApp telling you how to find all of us wherever we are. So that's how it works. Beauty, I've been waiting for you to ask me that. So I guess I'm seeing you soon, Beauty. Please come to the inner circle. My trainee, visit Learn with ZA, 100%. And it's 100 rands a month. Okay, and thank you, Mrs. V. Matuna. Thank you, my inner circle buddy. I appreciate the gifts. And I think you understand because you do a lot of lives. So you're like, I feel for her. So I appreciate that. Bonzo, thank you for the sharing the live. We had our morning session with Bonzo before we came to the live. So now let's quickly see how we can finish off this session. And Hat is sharing the live. And I'm wearing the red app today. I'm actually wearing 2 red apps because the last session that I want to talk about is particularly for the people that don't want to be on camera and they feel like they don't have a place, especially to place their links so that they can sell their digital products. One of the best apps that I've experienced, it's just that it wasn't my passion. I like video. It is the Pinterest, and I'm going to say it once and then I'm going to refer to the P app. So the P app is very, very good in promoting affiliate marketing. It's very good in promoting links for digital products, as well as sending people to wherever they need to go. What do I mean by that? I mean, if you go and you create a pin, it could either be a 1080 by 1920, this format, the vertical. So you go on Canva and you create what we call a pin. In our terminology with video, we would call that a thumbnail. And you would make your thumbnail stand out so that people who are scrolling on the app, they can see and they click on your pin. So you do not have to have a lot of followers on the platform. That is the one platform that I have the least followers because I don't put in attention to it. However, I get a lot of clicks from that app that go to my red app, the one that promotes my videos, because that's how I generate money. So the P app is a link mine or a link galore. If you would like to have your links clicked on, then Pinterest is for you. It is a platform that caters mostly to female, but there are males there, and there's all sorts of topics. The one thing that it shines on is the people who don't want to open their mouths, they want to write. So if you're a writer by heart and you're very good at writing and you're a blogger, the platform is waiting for you to go shine. Leave us here at the Video Crazy World and go shine over there. So if you're specializing in writing, your pin is going to be 10 products that can make you money in South Africa. So maybe your target audience is South Africans, and there are South Africans there. I have like 98 followers in that app, and most of them are South Africans that found me on the app. I didn't think they were, but they are. So you're going to write a beautiful, eye-catching pin, meaning you're going to have to be very good at creating thumbnails. Make them click. Same principle even over there. Once they look at your pin and they click, it then scrolls down and says to them, do you want to view the article? I usually add videos on there, and then if they click on there, it then sends them to my platform that pays me, man, because I've just put in like a short clip of how to create a link tree on Canva, and the full video is on the red app, this one here. And when they get there, I start getting paid. So my pin attracted them to the main place that I want them to go to with the link that I can add. So it does have a space for you to title your conversation. What do you want to talk about? So if you're doing the video thing, and I'll explain the other one just now, you're going to write the title, get GPT to help you. And then you title it in a way that is going to make them click and stop. If the title is very catchy enough, they stop and they read. Just below that, there's a full description of the pin that you've added, and there's a way that people can click and go to wherever you want to send them to. So if you want to send them to your PayHip store, that's where you want to send them. So Mina, most of the time I send them to the red app, or I send them to learnwithza.com when I was doing a lot of that. Now I did one today because I wanted to see if it still works the same, and it does. For the shy people, the beautiful thing about it is blogging. Oh my word, you could make a lot of money with blogging. You honestly really can. From ranging 3,000 a month to about 7, 8, 9,000 a month with blogging. And how do you do that? You obviously write very interesting blogs that help people, that adds value. That's the game. That's the game. And you've learned now at TikTok that you need to make them click, you need to give them, you need to make them stay. So you need to write proper. And if you say, I don't have the skills, the English, that's why we have AI. Get AI to help you. Don't copy and paste. Go copy and be inspired and add a little bit of nonsense in there. You're the only person in life that is going through what you're going through when you're sharing your story. So if you are just about to get married and you're sharing and you're finding things very expensive, you're the only one that's going through that. Then you will share the story of how you finding shoes and how you're finding wedding. And while you're sharing your story, you're adding links everywhere. Oh my goodness, I love Pinterest so much. So this place is going to find you shoes. You give them the Zando link that you're affiliated with. And you know, once you get married, your husband can buy drinks from here and you give them your affiliate link. The only thing that you have to do with blogging though is at the top of your blog, you need to warn the audience that some of the links that are there, when they click on them, you might be paid commission on that. It's the law that you have to warn the audience that they will do that. If they click, like if you click on my Canva Pro link, I will get paid commission. I shouldn't hide that from you because that's my income. And if you want to support me, you would click on the Canva and go trial it for 30 days and then subscribe. So with the blogging, you never say anything, but you need to be very good at research and you need to be top-notch with your information that you're sharing. So again, don't take ChatGPT or ChatGPT at face value. Even DeepSeek, even Gemini, even Grok, I don't care which chatbot you use. Don't take that at face value. Good, oh, this robot is 100% right. They're not 100% right. OpenAI CEO was laughing at all of us to say, these people are believing this robot and the robot is making stuff up as he goes along. So please go double check the facts that you are being given by the chatbot that you share with people. So even us, when we do lives, we go check the information that we give you because I don't want to give you false information that ChatGPT gave me. So I double check to see, is this correct? I go research and then I come with proper information. And of course, sometimes I do make mistakes and I will admit them and I will say, I'm sorry. It is like this, it's not like this, and then I fix it. But you shouldn't be doing that a lot because people need to trust the information that you give to them. Meaning you're going to get good at research and then you will be a good blogger. There are people making a lot of money with blogging, like a lot. So PayHip does have a place for blogging. Let's just double check. I have the computer right here so we can double check and confirm. But I think so, I think I've seen it. PayHip does have a blog, it does have a course, it does have membership. Blog, let me just double check that for you and see before I say something and then it's not. With your store, does PayHip have a blog with a store? Yes, it does. PayHip does have a blog if you have a store. So what does that tell us now? You're going to get a link for you to write your inner thoughts and to help people and add value. And then you're going to have all sorts of links for affiliate. Don't go overboard. Have just enough. And the last thing that you would do, you would say to people, you've learned this now. If you click on this, you could learn something else from my blog. So like we do on the Red app, like you've learned something now. If you go to this video, you will learn something else. And then people stay on the platform. When people stay on the platform loves you and shows more of your content because you're keeping people on the platform. That's why all of these platforms don't want us to leave, because when we're here, we can see ads and we can buy. That's my story for today. That's it. I'm done. Let's look at questions and drink a bit of water and answer questions. However, you have my blessing when you want to go try the P app. If you like, I don't even know where to start, I do have a free master course at Udemy as well as Learn with ZA. So it does summarizes these platforms. Some of the information has changed because I created it 4 years ago, but the fundamentals are still the same. So when you want to sell digital products, number one, you need to be very good at marketing. And number two, you need to have a lot of money to advertise. Usually we don't have money, meaning we have to be very good at marketing. And if you're shy, blog. Which app? The P app. That's the story for today. So what are we learning? What are we taking away from today's session? If you have created an ebook, if you've created some digital product, please go and check and see if it aligns to the things that we've spoken about. Go check on the platforms that house these products. How are other people doing it? Compare it with yourself. We all know that if you don't have add-ons, then I'm sorry for you. You're not going to be selling a lot of those because you'll have maybe just your mom buying it. So you need to have add-ons so that you'll have repeat customers. If you're very good with one kind of design, usually people will want more from you. When you do something else, they'll want more from you because they sort of now kind of get who you are and your language as a designer. Then you get to build a business that way. Then you can point to a house that you've built with digital products. However, it does take time. I talk a lot, ne? Jimasok, is my session powerful? Ask my people how awesome I was yesterday. Ask them. Ask. That's me being full of myself. Yadlala when Jimasok, I'm humble. Thank you for the compliment. But we do have lots of fun. Pindile, yes, they did so. We are only 15,000 away from our goal. What is our goal, Moleboge? Let's tap. Khati, thank you for sharing the live. Okay, so Little Miss Heritage. No, on Sunday. Oh, is that what you mean? She said she can't be with us at 2 o'clock. Ah, it's your problem. Why does your church go on Sunday? Mina go on Saturday. Okay, so let's quickly see. Ooh. TS Langa 1 says here, yes, after you buy the digital programs, they then coach them into, yes, I love that. So offer people how to go about with your digital product. Mina, one of my digital product, I added one of the videos teaching them, go click there, because then it's a way of me coaching. So I love that. Thank you so much for that input. Tell people how to use your product and then they're stuck with it. So offer that service as well. So thank you for that. I appreciate it. Hustle Life 101. Hi, ma'am. I can't get started with an online business. Is it too late to start an online? No, it's not. It's really not too late. And you know why? Because people are still having kids as we speak today. So there are kids being born today. Some of the people that I coach, some of them have been online and they've seen me 4 years ago. But some of the new ones, like about Trebi hasn't seen me for so long. Just like, you've been doing this for so long. So to answer your questions, no. Kids are still born, meaning if kids are still being born, there's a market for all of us. It's never too late. However, the one app you should go start with is this one. So I hope I've answered your question. I love this app. Anyway, you're welcome. Excellent points, Faye. I'm glad. Holistic Hub, thank you for sharing the live and tapping the screen and everybody else. And let's do the music thing one more time. Oh, Mrs. V, you must teach me one more thing here. Maybe somebody should have showed me that. Anyway, so Philo M, thank you for the follow. fan club members, please do not forget to claim your points. Yes, thank you. Makadzi, thank you for the gifts. Makadzi, are you related to the other Makadzi? You know, people can ask those stupid questions. You work at Pick and Pay. You work at Pick and Pay, Pinon. Do you know the one that works in Pick and Pay, Soshanguve? I'm telling myself stupid jokes there. Anyway, Immortal BB, thank you for the follow. P is an app. T.S. Langer, P is Pinterest. I'm not allowed to say that a lot because I shouldn't be promoting other apps on another app, but the app that is calm, and that app is very mellow, you know. When I look at it, I look inspiration and mellow, but no, it's lots of fun. And people are making a lot of money on that app. They really are. Yintoni ngoku makats. Uyazithanda i-red app. Uyazithanda i-red app. Chini. The P app helped me make money on the other P, on the red app. So I love these red apps. Yeah, I love them. And I'm hoping very soon we're gonna love this one as well, because apparently they're working on getting us the store but we're not there yet. So we love the one we're with, ne? We Luther Van Rossing. Bumped into my live and I'm so lively. Am I lively? Okay, let's quickly see. And wealthy Jen D says I'm so lively. You must see me at night. You don't want to talk to people at night. I don't even answer the phone. People must leave me alone. In the morning, I'm very lively. So, Wealthy G, we were talking about how to make money online, especially if you're shy. So we were talking about the P app where you can write blogs. So I'm sharing them. What's the English word? I'm courting them. I'm courting them to the red app so that they can go write blogs and make money. And it works very well with affiliate marketing as well. So you add all of your links, not a lot, maybe 2, 3, 4, 5, but when somebody's reading through, they're bound to click on one of the links, whether it's going to send them to your book or whether it's going to send them to Canva so that they can upgrade and get on pro. So you start generating not just with your book, with other affiliate as well there. So I'm waiting for somebody to go write a blog about Learn with Za Inner Circle, and they can add their affiliate link over there because I have an affiliate program. But that's what we were learning today. So I need you to start applying these things. Maybe homework could be you download the app and you start signing up on the app and you just have a look and feel, especially if you are shy. And if your name is Nonsi, you need to download the app Nonsi and go start spending time on the app and see what's what. And have a feel of what's going on over there. Because I know you're interested in that Nonsi. I'm coaching Nonsi with e-booking and the P app. So the rest of us, you're welcome to go check it out and see. And you will probably fall in love with it like I do. It is not as hard as this other red app. This one that I love so much is hard. That other one is not as hard as the red app. Khati, oh, thank you for sharing the live. And Hustle Life 101 is saying, oh yeah, oh, Mulebogeng was 72,000. So should I always talk about the P app? And look, if I talk about the P app, I get 72 hearts. Thank you so much. Mulebogeng was thanking us for 60,000. Thank you, my moderator. I appreciate you. I know we're seeing each other later today. I have the P app. Umbalentle. Oh, you have the P app. Oh, where you're just cruising and see, because it does have, the English word for it is aesthetics. It does have beautiful aesthetics and beautiful inspirations. So while you're cruising there, Mbalentle, see how can I make money there. And I encourage you to learn about blogging and see if you can start a tiny little blog. And a free blog, you could start with Wix. Wix has a free blog that you could start. And there's a couple. So ask your Za GPT and get her to give you the free blogs that you could start and start sharing with the world. Just make them click, make them stay, and then make them happy. And start writing, start signing up with affiliate companies. The first one that you could start with is Learn with ZA. So you could start signing up with a program like ours, and all you do, you sign up, we give you a link, and then you go advertise us. But it helps you get used to the groove of, oh, I need a link. Oh, this is where I pasted the link. Oh, this is what I do. And you don't say to people, go buy. You share value, and then you say, if you'd like to learn more, go visit Learn with ZA. She has a live at 9 o'clock in the morning. You know, that's how you sell online. You don't sell outright. You add value, and then you slot it in there. Okay, I'm done talking. I'm chasing now. It's enough. Enough is enough. I'm going to experiment with going live. What time is it? After my sessions, I'm gonna go live on a channel, Faceless. I've never done that before. I will experiment it. I will share it with my people on Sunday. I'm excited to see how it goes, because we're trying to tell TikTok that her account is not a bot. If you've done the follow me, follow the cow, follow that one, follow, and you want to fix that, one of the fixes is to go live. Then the algorithm can see that, oh, this is a human being, because bots don't go live yet. So I'm going live on her account today to try and help her. All right, let's quickly see. I wish I met you earlier, because wow, the information. Me too, T.S. Langa. I'm wishing you come to the inner circle. Come, I'm waiting for you there, over there. I'm still here. How about you? Thank you for the follow. And Tobega, you've just claimed. Thank you very much. I just want to get through the questions, and then we can leave. When do I go live during the week? I go live in the morning from 9 to until we're done. Usually around about 11:30. But sometimes we do an hour depending on the information. And then if the live has made any impact, and I think yesterday's and today's, I'm definitely going to upload them on the Red app. And when I upload an hour-long live on the Red app, ka-ching, 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 like I say to you, let's go to the fun side. You can imagine, even if you just watch a portion of the live and then you come back, you watch another portion of the live, I get paid every time you view. So consider opening an account over there. You already do videos here. And I'm just talking to my inner circle people right now. Anyway, that answers that question. And as seen on TV. Okay, thank you for the compliment. You're making my head go like that. It's like getting big and big and big. Refilwe, thank you for the follow. Hustle Life 101, you're welcome. I think yes, Tanda Red app. Edu, I'm so happy to see that you're here. And then how does it work, ma'am? 6-figure income, Casey? Go watch my live on the Red app when I've uploaded it tomorrow. I'll just recap now. Oh, okay, so let's answer Palisa. Palisa, if you're still on the live, Red app with a P is Pinterest. Red app with a Y is the competition to this one. The one where we watch videos on and we get paid. That's the one. And then 7 figures. Thank you for the roses. Mbalentle, thank you for answering. I love you for that. Wealthy Jen D. Oh, I don't hear anything. I will then follow you and will talk to you on the green app. TikTok has made us talking codes. Okay, Wealthy, we'll chat. What are the requirements? I don't know what requirements you're meaning, my lovey. So I talk a lot of things. I don't know which one you're asking. What are the requirements for somebody to leave you? I don't know. Ask my ex. I don't know what you're asking. I'm full of nonsense today. Ne? Sorry, Tando-san. I don't know. Tell me what you want me to answer. I'll answer. And let's see. Talk about Canva to convert profits. Then we create more like. So we've talked about Canva, how to create these digital products. So that was what the live was all about today. We were just trying to help you get an understanding of how you could create the digital product and what you should have as a packet that you're selling. And we are also giving you the price range that you should be pricing and encouraging you to please go research. So go on Gumroad, even though you're not writing, even though you're not going to list there, go and see what do other people do. Go to the stores that are successful. Go on Payhip, go on Amazon, go check and see what are people creating, how do their covers look, what package do they offer. I get on the description, they have to tell you what is going to be offered when somebody buy. So go learn these things. That means more research. Don't just trust GPT to be giving accurate information. Do your own research. And then once you're done, please go insane with marketing. Unless you have a rich aunt, then you need to really be doing very well with social media. Otherwise, you need to pay for advertising. Most of us don't have that luxury. Then we build it over a period of time so that people understand who we are and they trust us, and then they start buying from you. If you're shy, consider blogging. Use the P-Red app. Go on the app, download the app, browse around and see what people do. Go find Learn with Za over there. I have like 98 followers. But, I don't post a lot over there. But I love the app. It's so full of information. And I've heard that it pays quite a lot. You can make a lot of money if you dedicate your time on the app and, and on writing your blogs. You could make really, really good money. So that's the summary of what we were talking about on this live. And I will upload it on our the red app, the big with a Y. I will upload yesterday's and today's because I could see that it added value that you probably going to use, and maybe you can watch and rewatch, and when you do that, I get paid. So I will load it over there. Thank you, Edu. And then Khati, appreciate that. It's never too late. If you're still alive, look at me, look at my hair, look, it's gray. I'm 52 years old and I'm full on this online thing, and I've been doing it for 4 years, so I'm also brand new. You can imagine a 4-year-old. I'm young at this, so it's never too late. Come, let's do it. Let's have fun with this and make more money. Hello, Mazeri, Zila Mazi. I'm so happy to see you here. First, you're hearing about the red app, the P. I think you're referring to the P one. I'm glad you're hearing about the P red app. And maybe I should end with this. Every time I go on a live, I'm trying to touch somebody's heart. And it can be your heart every day. I'm not expecting you to go on all of these ventures that I'm sharing every day. I just want you to be aware of them. So if you're busy with a project right now, and your project is to build the red app, you can't must now go and learn another platform and you're already on another platform. Just be aware that when that one starts kicking off and you're good at it and you've crafted it and you're like, okay, maybe it's time for me to blog. So the information that I share here, even on my inner circle, I have this session with my people, and I tell them that when I go live and I'm in a class, I'm not expecting you to do everything I say. You're going to go insane. I just want you to be aware. I didn't know that P app does that. That's what I want. When I woke up today, that's the thing that I wanted to hear from you, to say, I didn't know. Then I know it's parked in your memory somewhere. When you're like, okay, I think I'm ready for blogging, let's go blog. Or I'm ready to create a digital product, let's go create a digital product. Because you can't be doing and running after 7 chickens. You won't catch any of them. You need to focus on one, go catch that one, and then move on to the next one. And I think that would be my end for today. It is Chaile time. Where to sell the workbooks? I tried Etsy. So my suggestion would definitely be even your own store. So maybe this would be the last thing that I end with. Molebogeng would love for us to sit the whole day on a live. We've spoken about Etsy, we've spoken about the other Gumroad and Payhip and the likes. The other alternative is your own store. Learn with Za. This platform is a learner management platform. It has a place where I can sell digital products. So I do not need a PayHip store anymore. They didn't have it before. I'm going to move all of my digital products in one place. So please consider creating your own platform and then selling from there. It does not matter though where you sell. You have to be very good at marketing, because people are going to buy from you wherever you send them. And if you're adding value to them, they're going to say, okay, I'm going to find you on the WhatsApp. I'm going to find you wherever, because you're adding value to them. That's the trick here. The trick is you have to be very good at social media, and you need to make them click. You need to make them say, you need to make them happy for them to go find you wherever. So if you go plug your product at PayHip and you wait, nothing is going to happen. You need to be shouting it to the whole world with adding value, whether you're dancing, dance for your book, dance, and dance for your book. Again, you want us to buy your book, then dance. So that means you're entertaining us. You need to either entertain, inspire, or teach in order for people to say, take notice, and they go to wherever you send them. Okay, that's it. That's enough. Let's go work. I have a live to do now. I have another live to do. I am so happy. Thank you, Wena. Moleboheng and my people. Do I have a blogging lesson, Tobega? Maybe we have a blogging lesson next week. Wednesday at 6. I will do a blogging. I've blogged. I think I've got like 4 or 5 blogs. So I can teach you blogging. So yes, we'll have a blogging lesson. I don't think I have a video on it though. I only have the information about blogging on the free masterclass where I talk about the P app, the red P app. But I don't have like elaborate information to help somebody start a blog. I have not done that. But I'm happy to do that because you are one of us. One of us will definitely do that. I can't believe it. Thank you, Learn with Zah family. I can't believe we're sitting at 88,000. And I was like, what am I going to talk about tomorrow? So I love you long time. You know what? I value you. I understand that you're sacrificing your time. So please, I can't force you to do these things, but I can inspire you to take one thing that we've learned today and go apply it and change your life. Social media changed mine. I had the audacity to leave a 60,000 rands a month job because of social media. I had that audacity. But then my kids were grown, husband left, what? So I don't want you to leave your job. Please stay so that you can come gift me here. So stay at your job until you're ready. But while you're getting ready, do these online things and learn. When you're done learning, you'll have the audacity to leave. But I don't want people to leave their job. So don't take that to leave my job, no. Work, your kids need you. Okay, we're done. The pressure, the red app. I can't wait, Tobeka. Come, let's go. Where to sell the workbooks? We've done that. T.S. Langer, we've done that one. Okay, what's your website built on? It came as a school. So I bought an online school from Graphy, and I do have an affiliate with them. Guys, this is how you make money online. You sign up for all of these affiliates. You add value. So now that Utobs has learned so much from me, and she or he, I'm not sure, ready to go build her own store. She's going to say, Puzama, I want to build an online school. So I bought an online school that came with classes, with courses. Now they've added digital products that has all of these bells and whistles, and I was paying 2,000 rands a year. And they do have a free option where you can start with one course and then you can grow your store. Yeah, it's called Graphy. The company is in India. My only beef with them is that I don't understand them when they call me. But on email, they're very helpful. My store has been running for 4 years now. And the issues that I've had, they solved. So I'm very happy with them. It's my Toyota. I wish I had a Mercedes Kajabi, but I'm happy with my Toyota. All right. Thank you, T.S. Langa. I appreciate the feedback, and I need you to be just as good. You can learn these things from me, and the knowledge that I have, I'm willing to share with you, but you can't sit on it. Go see at least the one thing that you can do for me today. Go to the P app and then go browse there and see what's what, and then take it from there. Meaning you're earning money on social media. I am. My team saw the other day that I couldn't have a live because I had to go to SARS. I haven't reached 60,000 a month. I haven't. And I will never lie to you about the income. It really goes up and down and up and down. One of the horrible things that could happen to you as a business owner is if you get sick. So I was really on a very good momentum. I was at about 18, 19, then I got sick. I couldn't do lives, I couldn't record, I couldn't do anything. I was like bedridden. So when you're a business owner who doesn't have medical aid anymore because you work for yourself, it is very, very, very hard. That's why I would never advise people to leave their jobs, because I've gone through a horrible time in my life. So when you are feeling better and you're starting the momentum back again, then the money starts rising again. So the things that really saved me when I was lying bedridden was Udemy, the Red app, and affiliate marketing. Of course, my family, my sisters and my brothers were very helpful. So but money that was mine was the Red app, and it was still paying me like 8,000-9,000 rands a month. So that was really helpful. That's why I am convinced that everybody should be on that app. It saved my life. And then the affiliate marketing, the checks were coming in on videos I created years ago while now I'm sleeping it down there and I can't work. But because I created those videos, people were still buying Canva. They were still buying Designer. They were still registering at Graphy. So affiliate market, that's why I'm so passionate about it, because it really saved my life. And then the Red app and affiliate marketing, they saved my life. I will say until I'm brown and blue in the face that you have to start with this online thing, and it's never too late. It's really not. Okay, hi man, look at the time. Hi man, no. Let's we're done there. we're done. We're finished. I've answered all of your questions. Meaning you're earning money. We've done that one. Thank you for 90,000. I can't believe I'm almost 100,000 on TikTok on a live. I have to upload this live on the other app because it added value. I'm female. Please tell me about Graphy. Can I inbox? Yeah, you can. You're more than welcome, Tops, to inbox me. I do have a link of Graphy, the affiliate link, but I'll help you through the questions that you have. But yes, you're welcome. So that was the other question there. Where do I sell? You can sell on any platform, even your own store. However, you need to be very good at social media. You really just have to, or have a rich aunt. So most of us don't have that. Benito, where do you start? That's another life altogether. I need to do this now, and I have your number. We need to talk. Okay. So let's quickly see. I think we're done. Hey, next time we do 100K. Need a drama with the inner circle. Yes, don't you have things to do? Need a drama. For more information, yes, join the inner circle. Thank you so much for joining today. And I think Umulebukang is going to make me wait. I can't believe you did this. Baby. I know Tebi is sick. I don't know if you went back to work, but I think you're still here. So Tebi, you need to let me know where to post this. Ne? Remember your price? Your brand spanking new graphic designer with pens and whatnots that you're going to use for designing. You must tell me where you're going. Where I must set, which Pep. I don't want to run around for stuff. I want to go to Pep and send it to you. And then we are on 100. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Thank you. Mam Tandy, thank you so much. I really, really appreciate this. You know, when I was sitting 4 years ago and I started this journey, I was like, is this going to work? And I understand that's what you're feeling. You're like, is this thing gonna work? It will. Just don't give up. The problem is we start something and we stop. So don't stop. Please don't stop. It works. I can't believe I've made 100,000 hats on TikTok. No, it's not me. It's an inner circle win this. Thank you so much. Thank you so very much. Not Pep, please. Where must I go? Where must I send it with? What's the other one? What's the other one that I can post it with? Not Pep. Where must I go? I know. Where Matrin? I know. And you know, Mom Tandy must tell me where must I use this to post. Or will you tell me on our WhatsApp that site? All right, that's fine. I'll wait for you to tell me where to send it. Tappy. Listen to Tappy. She says, I'm so lovely and hyper. She just wants to join whatever it is. It's 100 rands a month. Whatever it is, it's learn. We learn. We learn these tools online. I shame Matreni. I understand it. I feel you. And this is why I try at our inner circle to give tips and ways of doing this marketing thing, because it's hard. So one of the things that is very hard as well is to go on camera. That's why we now have our robots that look like us, so that we don't have to be on camera. The avatars, we call them avatars. So I know it's hard. I really do. That's why sometimes you can't do it alone. You need an inner circle. Come. We're waiting. Budo! Yeah, all right. I'll use Budo. I think I've seen it somewhere. If Pochi has it yet, I'll use hers. There's a Budo that's going to send, that I'll go find and send it there. All right. Thank you. Will do. Anyway, thank you. 102. All right. Let's go work, ne? I need to go make myself ready for my faceless live and then have a meeting with Kati. Thank you so much. I appreciate you. Have a good day. Bye. Thank you, Mulebogeng, Mam Tandi, Edu, Tabega, Trevi, Kati. Oh, Mam Tandi, everybody. Bye. I love you just as much, Kanya. I love you back. Bye.